Yo, 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 what's good? What is good? Happy Sunday, happy Saturday. Already jumping to Sunday. I'm amped for the post fight. Happy Saturday, everybody. This is fight night, fight day, big boxing day, undisputed day, whatever you want to call it. 6:05, 6:06 East Coast time in the PM. And we're a few hours away from one of the biggest fights, I guess, in our lifetime or in the last decade. I mean, we're going to talk about it, how big of a fight this is. Today we got a few people up there. I got my man D Free up here as well. What's good, D Free? What's good with you?
What's going on, man? We got it's fight night. A highly anticipated fight between Canelo and Bud. Everybody getting hyped for this fight.
And as they should. I think this is a big fight. I mean, everybody's talking about the weight, the being a big issue, but I don't think the weight is a big issue. I mean, I think the big issue would be is how well can Bud take Canelo's punches if Canelo was to land something. I mean, I think that's the biggest question. I think weight, I think they're about the same size. I think they both look good at the weigh-in my opinion. I think Canelo actually looked a little bit smaller or skinnier than usual, but still, I thought he looked pretty good at the weigh-in. It looks like an evenly matched fight. You know what I'm saying? So
Canelo kind of looked like the way he looked when he was fighting Jamel. He looked like he took this fight very serious. When he came into the Jamel fight, he looked a little smaller than he normally looked. He looked more in shape. You saw the abs, you saw the biceps and the triceps, and that's how he looked again on yesterday. He looked like he took this fight very serious and he got in shape and he didn't play around in training camp.
Yeah, I'm gonna start off by showing the weigh-ins. Let's look at Canelo right quick. This is the official weigh-in, by the way, too, not the celebratory weigh-in.
Get a good weight. $167.5.
Yeah, he looked a little skinnier.
Yeah.
Not as much muscle as usual. What do you think?
He did. I mean, we'll see how he looked coming into tonight because that was early yesterday morning.
Yes.
And so when they had all day yesterday and then all day today to go ahead and bulk back up to their normal walk around weight. So we'll see how he looked coming into tonight.
That's true. That's true. Let's look at Bud.
167.5. Let's go, Bud. That's right. That's right. Y'all seen that, right? Everybody seen that, right?
In that video compared to the other one, Bud looks a little bit more bigger than Canelo.
Yeah,
I mean, to me,
I ain't gonna say he looks bigger. He looks a little more fuller. It didn't look like he was missing anything, and that could be because we used to see Bud at a smaller weight. So now that he's fighting at a bigger weight, he looks a little more fulled out. So, but they both came in the same weight. They both 167.5. So can't nobody say, oh, Canelo came in way bigger than Bud or Bud came in a little too big or a little too underweight. They both came in at 67.5.
Yeah, both are under the weight limit, by half a pound, but still under the weight limit. Meaning, to me, it looks like they made the weight with ease. Don't look like they struggled. Just off of that. So yeah, I mean, both taking this fight, just by the way they look, you could tell that they both taking this fight very seriously.
Yeah.
So hold on, just want to text this guy, make sure he comes through. Sox said he'll try to come in late. I know he's watching Yankees Red Sox right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this fight is definitely going to be a fight to, I guess, solidify who is the best fighter of this era. because a lot of people say Bud is the best fighter of this era. A lot of people say Canelo's the best fighter of this era. So this is going to pretty much solidify who's the best fighter of the era.
Pretty much.
What's going on? What's going on, Tay? What's going on, KG?
Yeah. Salute to everybody in the chat as you come in. We're waiting for our guests to come through. We're going to have some more people come up on the panel as well from the Sports Talk Network, give their predictions as well. We got a good handful of fights. D3 informed me the card's going to start around 6 o'clock today, and there's about 6 fights today. So we're in for a late night as well. You know what I'm saying? Especially if everything goes the distance. There's a couple of short round fights early on. But then I think the lead fight that's more that when it starts gets notable. I think it starts with Brandon Adams and Boachuk. Yeah. I believe that's going to be a good fight. Boachuk Adams already defeated Boachuk years ago. So right. This is a rematch years later. What do you think about that fight?
I think it's a good fight. Like you said, they fought already a few years ago. Brandon Adams came out on a winning side of that fight. But Boachuk has some tough matchups since then. Brandon Adams has some fights since then. He's been relatively unheard as of late. But he's still been keeping himself active. I kind of think that Boachuk might get the nod in this one. He was in there with Virgil Ortiz, gave Virgil Ortiz a very tough fight. And he's been in there with a couple of other guys at 154 pounds. So I'm kind of leaning towards Boachuk in a unanimous decision, and that's what I made on my pick when we did the picks in the fight pool. I had Boachuk with a unanimous decision because usually when they come back in a rematch, they always come back a little something in their game plan is a little different from when they fought the first time. So you might see some guys change up some things. So I just got Boachuk in the unanimous decision in the rematch.
Okay, I got it a little bit differently. I mean, Adams has been kind of active. He hasn't been active this year. So what's funny is that when he fought Boachuk, he defeated him. He stopped him in the 8th round, and after that was in 2021. He didn't fight for like 3 years, right? So then he was active last year, 2024. His first fight back after 3 years was against my guy, Canelo Villarreal. They fought in the overtime. There was a tournament they were doing in overtime. So that was the first round matchup in the tournament. And we all thought that Canelo was going to beat him. Two reasons. One, that's my guy, right? I'm not going to go against my guy, and I know what Canelo can do. And two, that Adams was on a 3-year layoff. So it's like, this is a good fight for Canelo, fighting a guy with somewhat experience, you know what I'm saying? And he had a third round stoppage. He had a perfect shot to the body, and he won. And then after that, he had 2 more fights, one that he won, and then the last one was the final of that tournament. He lost a close fight with this guy Katsarakis. He was an undefeated fighter. A lot of people, including me, thought Brandon Adams actually won that fight. He lost a close split decision to him, and then he hasn't fought since then. And then you go back to Boachuk. Boachuk, his last fight against Michael Fox, that was questionable as well. He got the unanimous decision, but he didn't look all that good. And a matter of fact, I thought Michael Fox may have pulled it off. I think they robbed him of a knockdown in that fight as well, that they didn't count. So that was his last fight. And then before that, I think Boachuk had a fight with somebody. I'm not sure. I think he stopped him, and then the Virgil Ortiz fight. So I like the way Adams has been looking, especially with the press conference, the weigh-in. He's very positive. He looks like he's there to come back and win and put on a show. I like his energy. Boachuk, he's a no-nonsense guy. He comes to business, but like I said, the last fight, I did not like the way he looked in the last fight. So I'm taking Adams in a unanimous decision. I don't think he stops him this fight, but I think he outboxes him and he stops him. I think very key is to find out. I don't know who the referee is. I think referee is going to be important because the last time they fought, he got deducted a point for a low blow, and Adams likes to go to the body. So it all depends on the referee, and two could kind of sway and mess up a guy's game plan. So I'll be very interested to see, how that fight is refereed.
Yeah, yeah. Referee can always be the deciding factor in certain fights. It might slow down the action, might slow down the momentum of a certain fighter. So you always want to pay attention to the referee, because some referee would allow you to fight in the clinch, some referee would allow you to hold and things like that. So you gotta know what type of referee you're dealing with.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I'll be interested to see that. But I think that's a very entertaining fight. I mean, it's not a crazy fight. Maybe guys that don't know these guys are gonna say like, who cares? But guys like us that watch boxing and follow boxing, I think is a very intriguing matchup, and I think I'm looking forward to seeing that fight.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight.
And BVO in the chat already starting trouble. I see. The next fight, I believe that's going to be after that. It should be. Now I'm not sure. Is it Canelo Walsh, Fernando the co-main, or is it Lester and Mabili?
Lester and Mabili is the co-main. Canelo Walsh is probably going to be before Boychuk and Brandon Adams.
So that's going to go also. Okay, I thought that Adams and Boychuk would be before them.
I mean, it might, because I believe they was added last, but I think the Boychuk and Brandon Adams might be after the Fernando Vargas versus Canelo Walsh. I mean, I believe one of those two. It's going to be between one of those two, and then you will move to the co-main event. Because I don't the Jermaine Franklin fight, that's going to be before those fights. Because Jermaine Franklin ain't really fighting anybody as of note. I thought I saw Steven Nelson supposed to be fighting on this card as well.
Yeah, he is on this fight as well. Wow, Crocker won. They gave Crocker the victory in this. I'm just looking at it. I have it on mute, so I'm looking. Crocker won. I think I picked Donovan in this fight.
Crocker, I picked Crocker. Yes, sir. Unanimous decision.
You cracker. You pick Cracker. You cracker. Hold on a second. I got a guest popping up. My man Pedro Fernandez is up in here. What's going on, Pedro? You're on mute,
Pedro.
We can't hear you.
Your phone on mute.
Let's see. Your phone on mute. Are you driving?
Yeah, he's driving.
It's on mute. Let me see. Can I unmute it? No, I can't.
Yeah.
You're on mute, Pedro. Bottom. It's at the bottom of the bottom of the phone. It should. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Can we hear? I still can't hear him though. Can you hear? I can't hear him.
No, I can't hear you. You're not on mute anymore, but we can't hear you.
Now it's on mute again.
Now you're on mute.
Got you. There you go.
There you go.
That's all you had to say. Testing 1, 2, 3, and it worked. It's like abracadabra. We're good.
Okay.
How you doing?
I got some like 280-pound Chinese dude that's got big old hands. That dude is
Pedro, you can't be saying that stuff on YouTube. They're gonna get the wrong idea.
Let him get the wrong idea.
You had a 200-pound Chinese dude.
No, he's like 260. The guy's like 6'3", 260, man.
He has Zhang give him a massage.
All he has to do is lean into you. You know what I'm saying? That's what he just leans.
That sounds crazy, man. So you trying to tell me you had Big Bang Zhang give you a massage today?
Basically, yeah. And you know what? I get this at the flea market in Oakland, and he's the best. I mean, no, bro, you guys are laughing, man. You guys are laughing. He's the best.
Yeah. Pedro, it's gonna bring you back to that story you told me about the girls that thought you were saying you was American, but they weren't saying it.
Oh man!
Can you tell that story real quick?
Okay, all right. Here's what's up. I'm in Las Vegas signing autographs. I'm a hot shot. I'm at the restaurant signing autographs before the Chavez, the Chavez De La Hoya fight in Las Vegas. So they got me making some appearance for the radio, and I'm signing these autographs. All these broads are in line, and this chick says to me, where are you from, or some shit like that. And I wanted to say America. I said, so Americon. So I told her I was a faggot. And wait, time out. That wasn't the best part. The best part was she asked me, "Are you sure?" And I said, "Yeah." Okay. She good? And I said, "See." So she told all the bitches lying behind her, and it ruined my night. You wasn't getting none of that pussy that night.
Because you said you try to be cute and say Americano, but he said Americón, which sounds like a maricón, and he said only you. And then to top it off, tell everybody where you're from again.
I'm Puerto Rican. Oh, I'm born and raised in San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Yeah. And then these broads that asked me.
Pedro, you sound like a robot.
Oh, I told you.
Oh shit, he's in a bad area.
It was bad. It's like you can't put the
Pedro, your mic is cutting off.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
he sound like
he's in a bad spot. It must be in a bad spot. You sound like a robot.
Let me try to connect again. Can you cut me off?
That's hilarious. While he gets that fixed, what's good, Hot Rod? Yeah, he's gonna fix it. Hot Rod, what's going on with you? Salute. Hot Rod is having mic trouble too.
What's good? No, he good.
Okay, yo. What's good, Hot Rod? What's going on, man? How's everything with you, bro?
Kind of pissed off. Didn't get my bet right.
Say that again.
Kind of ticked off. Didn't get my bet correct at the races. What's problem?
Oh, yeah. I know the feeling losing the bet. No, man. We're going to talk about these fights, and I mean, what are you looking forward to tonight? Besides the obvious Canelo Crawford, are you looking at any other fight as something that could maybe steal the show?
Not necessarily steal the show, but I'm very intrigued to see that Lester and then Billy fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's about the only one, you know. I'm not really interested in Colin Walsh and Vargas. I'm really interested just in two fights. The main event and then Billy and Lester. Because whoever wins that fight could potentially even get the winner of the main event. Yeah. Or even get a Pacheco. You know, I would love to see the winner of Billy and Lester fight Pacheco. That's what I want to see. I've been waiting on Pacheco to fight one of these top contenders for the longest because I think highly of the kid. But if he on that BS with the rest of these fighters trying to finesse his way to a championship without fighting somebody, oh, you know what I'm gonna call him? Overrated. Overrated. You ain't fought nobody.
Yeah,
I'm not dumb. I'm not giving you no credit for finessing your way to a world championship, bro.
No, I hear you.
I need the winner. I need the winner of Lester. Man, who might do that?
Oh, Pedro, this mic. I think it's.
You know what? Got some crack. I'm hearing nothing but that crack in the box. Let me try to get another location. If I can't get this right, we have problems.
All right, we'll try it. Yeah, because it's probably the location. Yeah.
I just need the winner of tonight between Lester and Billy to either take a step up and take a title challenge, fight fight the champion, whoever wins tonight, or fight a top contender. Like I don't want to see the winner to go backwards. You know, like that Pacheco fight makes perfect sense. Whoever wins tonight, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, no, I agree. But you know, it's funny is that this fight is for an interim title. So I mean, do they honor it? Like when they win this interim title, what does that mean? Do they get the title shot next? Like that's what's supposed to happen. But the way these sanctioning bodies work, who knows? I mean, they're quick to collect those fees, though. I tell you that much.
You know the winner of this fight between Bud and Canelo is supposed to be fighting Siraj next.
Supposedly.
What, Hamza?
Yeah, because he's supposed to be the next guy.
Because that's Turkey's guy. He's putting him in position to fight the winner of this fight.
That's the dude that beat Berlanga, right?
Yeah, that's the one that knocked Berlanga out.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not fucking with that. He needs to fight Pacheco or he need to fight the winner of Lester and Billy. Like, why these? Let me just shut up, bro. That's the stuff I don't like, bro. I don't like it. I don't like it. You didn't earn your shot for a title. You got to fight. Beating Berlanga ain't nothing. Berlanga is sorry. Berlanga is trash, man. Beating Berlanga don't do nothing for you, bro. Don't do nothing. Berlanga is sorry, man. If that nigga wasn't Puerto Rican, he would have not got to fight Canelo, dog. Let's call it for what it is. Dude is sorry, man. Dude, nah, bro. I'm not feeling that. Nah, Turk bet not do that. I'm on his head. He bet not do that, dog. Because he ain't earned it. He ain't earned it. He ain't earned that shit.
Well, I tell you this much. I believe that if Bud wins, he's not fighting any of these guys. I think Bud may retire after this. I don't see that. I think it's Canelo versus Shiraz no matter what happens, win or lose. I think that's the next fight. Unless Bud wins and Canelo actually does do the rematch. That's the only way. Let's see if Pedro's set.
I think that's pretty clear now. How's it sound?
Yeah, you sound perfect now, Pedro.
Okay. Wait, Canelo has a rematch clause?
No, there's no rematch clause, but I think he would call for it if he was to lose.
He's gonna get beat.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get beat. I like Bud this.
I don't want to sound like a braggadocio or anything like that, but I just sat there and I thought if I was Terrence Crawford, I couldn't see myself losing a minute to this dude boxing. I couldn't see it. I just can't see it. I mean, he's still a methodical Mexican. I hate to say it to you like that, but when you want to put the black skills and the hand speed and things like that, I know I sound racist, man, but I just like the black style over the Mexican style, especially in this fight.
Yep. So, what did you see the weigh-ins? Did you see how they looked at the weigh-in, Pedro?
Yeah, but here's what's up. Like my captain told me one time, when I was a cop, I was training for some fight, talking shit, blah 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 blah, and I pulled up my shirt and showed him my abs. You know what he told me? Abs don't win a fight, son. He's right. Abs don't win a fight. So Crawford's body can be as, huh?
Oh no, I was gonna ask you a question on top of that. But Pedro, let me ask you a question on one of your greatest sayings and one of your greatest quotes. If this means anything, size matters in two things, right? Pornography and world combat sports. Does that matter? Does that matter in this fight?
You know what? The signal's breaking up again. You know what? This might be the exception to the rule. I mean, Duran was the exception to the rule. And I think Crawford's got. I'm not saying that Crawford's done well, man. He hasn't lost a lot of rounds, and I really think that him and Bomac, they might have pulled a game on Canelo by looking. Maybe not the greatest in that last fight. I'm willing to take the weight with you. I'm willing to do this with you. I'm willing to go out with your ugly sister. I mean, he's willing to do anything in the fight. So I think he's willing to get it. I think he wants to get it because he thinks he can win.
Well, Pedro, your mic is acting up a little bit, but yeah, I mean, I think for the most part, everybody in the panel agrees in picking Bud. I don't think anybody's not picking Bud. Is there anybody that's picking Canelo to win?
Originally I was, but I changed up as of late. As it got closer to the fight, I saw how locked in Bud was, and Bud is one of these guys when the chips are stacked against him, he rises to the occasion. So I changed my original pick to Bud winning this fight.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can see it. I can see the outcome happening in both ways. I can see it. A lot of things. I can see Bud winning. I can see Canelo winning. I just feel like this is a bad matchup for Canelo. And one of the things that I like Bud going into this fight is I think his mentals is going to be far different than anybody Canelo's has ever faced. I think Bud is going to go in there thinking, not even thinking, believing that he's the bigger guy, that he's the better fighter. He has nothing to worry about as far as like size. I think he's going to come in thinking like he's just always been better than this guy, and that this is just the cakewalk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like his mentals is going to be far different than guys that have been in the ring like trying to survive or thought they could maybe box him. I think he's going in there trying to bully him.
Felt that way. Yeah, the only other two people that felt that way was Demetrius Bivol and Floyd. Those were the only other two people that felt that way.
Yeah, they came in and they did what they wanted to do. And then another guy, but not believing in that, but he thought he could outbox him, and I thought he did outbox him, was Lara, but he didn't get the decision there. So, but as far as like the mentals, Bivol and Floyd definitely had that mentality as well. So that's why I like Bud in this fight. He's not going in there for the money. He's not going in there to survive. He's not going in there to to make a payday or to be in this mega fight, just striving for greatness. I think he truly believes that he is the best fighter pound for pound, and that he believes that he's truly a class level above Canelo. Let's see if Pedro got this fixed. B3, what's good? B3, welcome to the panel.
What's going on, TD? I'm audio.
Good.
Terrible.
Yeah. Go ahead. Let's see what's up.
Oh, y'all
Pedro,
hear me good?
Fix that? I don't know what's going on, Pedro. I don't know what's up. Can I move?
Yeah, every time I'm talking, I'm being static.
Yeah, go ahead. It's good. He froze. So.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to the Queen Kwee. Supreme B, salute, man. BVO, where you at, man? Salute.
BVO will come up later because then BVO is gonna start capping and shit.
Tay KG, salute to everybody. I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate you, TD, for letting me on the panel.
Absolutely. Go ahead until we got more guests that supposedly gonna drop in as well. Let me text Pedro right now. But go ahead, Cook.
Man, listen, we just did a 6-hour live. Marky Dan, he always have to do a whole lot of edibles, so he probably and lead the stream and lead me to do all the work. So shout out to Marky Dan, my little brother, man. He's probably half asleep, off of TAC, but but yeah, man. Listen, I'm ready for my cousin just hit me up. He mad at me because I usually go down to his fight and watch all the big fights. We always get the tank fights and everything, and what I'm saying, all the big fights. I usually be going down there, but I be driving so much. So now I'm like, shit. We just did that 6-hour live. I was about to take a nap. I seen TD. I saw TD about to come on, so I was like, might as well just jump on the live, stay up, keep working, keep grinding. So and listen, get ready for these fights. But it's a shame that Turkey is I don't know if he got West Coast friends or he got East Coast bias, but I mean he didn't put Jaleel Hackett on at 11. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking. And then now he's gonna put Canelo on at 12 a.m. I mean the East Coast, we're gonna be tired, man. We're gonna be asleep. So
I'm telling y'all better take a
it's
nap.
Saturday
Y'all
night.
better take a nap because we on this all night.
Exactly. It was Saturday night, man. Instead of being at the clubs or out partying or whatever, we got fight night. We got fights. We're gonna be good. All right. So
I can tell you right now, all of the clubs and the bars in DC got this fight on. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. But
what
yeah,
else can I say? Being at the co-main event, I believe it's a co-main event. Lester Martinez, a guy named Lester, taking on Christian Mabili. What you guys got in that fight? Because I feel like this fight is 50-50.
I got Lester Martinez for an 8th round knockout. I believe he's the better boxer. Mabili, he likes to come forward and fight on the inside. He's gonna try to break Lester down by going to the body, but Mabili, he lacks defense. He get hit with clean shot, and Lester is a puncher. He's been working with Bud Crawford and Bomac, and I think Lester is going to catch Mabili with some clean shots. I don't know how long Mabili can take those clean shots that's going to be coming from Lester. I got Lester by an 8 round knockout.
Okay. Hot Rod, what you got in this fight?
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. You good?
OG Thomas, I'm in the blind. I ain't gonna lie, I'm in the blind. I never seen these dudes fight. I'm in the blind. So that's why I was saying I'm very intrigued. You know, I see they're ranked high in multiple sanctioning bodies, and this is why I said I wanted them to fight Pacheco, because I've seen Pacheco fight multiple times. I've never seen these two dudes fight, and they're top 10 contenders in the division, which is why I'm going to be glued to the TV, OG. So I don't even have a pick because I never saw him fight before.
Okay, well, you're going to be in tune for a great fight. I believe this fight could steal the show. So that's it. So you got no dog in the race. So that's going to even be better for you. B3, what you like in this fight?
In the Champ Ross Pick'em League, shout out to my good brother Champ Ross. He got a great Pick'em League. I took Lester, man. I took Lester 6th round TKO. I like Lester in this fight, but I'm about to watch some film since we got time, since I gotta stay up. I'm gonna watch some film right now on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Just to put my eye on a lot of these guys one more time, and then I'm gonna probably put in a nice little parlay.
Man, you better
Oh, I
tell me the
think I
damn
got Lester.
parlay, man.
Yeah, I like Lester though, man. Lester's a good fighter. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. The way he ran through Doshan James, I was extremely impressed.
Okay.
So
So
Joshan James,
you seen Lester fight before?
yeah, I seen him fight on Pro
You
Box.
see you seen him Billy fight before too?
Yeah, I seen him Billy fight. Yeah, multiple
Okay.
times.
Okay. What kind of style matchup are we looking at?
I mean, you looking at Billy. He's really aggressive. He's a pressure fighter. He likes to let his hands go in combination. Lester, I mean, he's an in the pocket fighter too. He doesn't really fight much off the back foot. You know, I seen Carlos Gongor, give both of them tough fights. So it's going to be a good matchup. But I think it's a pocket fight, and I think Lester got more power. So that's why I'm taking him to get the KO.
Okay.
Okay, I think everything you said is on point. I don't know if you mentioned this thing, which is why I'm favoring Lester in this fight. Mabili is not good defensively. He gets hit a lot.
Yeah.
And being that he opens up a lot and he's a pressure fighter and he throws his hands more, that makes him get hit even more. You know, he's not really defensively sound. So this is why I'm picking Lester in this fight. But don't get it twisted. Mabili has some power too. And I believe Mabili can stop Lester as well. You know, but I just think I'm just going to go with the guy who I think is a little bit better defensively. And the fact that I see Mabili get hit a lot, and, you know, I've seen him get stunned a few times. You know, the last fight, Mabili, I think he won in the first round with a beautiful uppercut. You know, so that may not tell the story. It tells a story about his power. But if you watch him fight in previous fights, you see him get hit a lot. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, he takes a good punch as well. So that's why when me picking Lester, it's a late round, not an early round. You know what I'm saying? But I think you're going to see fireworks in this fight from both fighters.
I'm very intrigued for this fight
100%.
because I want to see these dudes fight Pacheco. You know, I think Pacheco, once Canelo is gone, I think it's gonna be Pacheco division. He like Fundora at 154. This dude is 6'4", 6'5", with them long ass arms and can box.
Mm,
I think
yeah,
Pacheco is the goods. I just gotta see him against somebody to prove that I'm right.
yeah. I hear you. I hear you. Shout out to my man Bernardo. He says Canelo runs away from fights he knows he can't win. I hope Crawford destroys Canelo, but I don't think that will happen. Canelo younger, but he's not that much younger. It's like a few years. It's like maybe 2 or 3 years. So, and Canelo's pretty much, you know, he's old in fight years. I think he's 35. I believe Crawford's 38. I could be wrong by that, but I think they're very close in age. Bud is older, but not by much. My man, Mr. Shelton says, hey, Paisan, hey. Oh, my man, Steve, what's good, Steve? He says, what's going on, Thomas? Big night in boxing, can't wait. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Salute to you. Go ahead, Hot Rod. What you going to say?
I'm about to ask you, OG, what you think about the Walsh and the Vargas fight? Like, I'm quite sure you studied and everything. What you think about that?
Well, I've seen Walsh like 3 times in person. Like, I've seen him fight here at Madison Square like 3 times. I haven't really seen much of Vargas. I've seen Vargas like once. I personally don't think Vargas is there yet. He hasn't been as active as Kayden Walsh has been. You know, Vargas' namesake is pretty much what's been carrying him. But he called for this fight. He wanted this fight. You know, he asked for this fight. That tells me a lot. Maybe he sees something, but I just think Kayden Walsh is just a class above him. Kayden Walsh has been, he's a good boxer when he wants to. He's coached by Freddie Roach. He can box when he wants to. And that's key because he tends to, he has that Irish blood. He likes to fight, but he can box. He has a good jab from the southpaw stance, and he's strong. He's a strong fighter. I don't know about his conditioning, but I feel like his conditioning has got better in fights because in the fight when he fought my friend a couple of years ago at the Garden, and he won in a fight that I thought my friend won because the referee was bad in that fight. That was Steve Willis, by the way, because my friend hit him to the body a couple times and he dropped his hands low, touching the floor. And, if your gloves touch the floor, it's supposed to be a knockdown. And he did that like 2 to 3 times and they didn't score it. And we were complaining. People were screaming like, hey, what's going on? What's going on? And it's funny, in the last round of that fight, my friend dropped Walsh. He hurt him, but he kind of tripped. But the referee called the knockdown, maybe to make up for the other calls. So that's the only time Walsh has been dropped. But besides that, I feel like he's gotten better in fights. I feel like he's gotten more conditioned, and he gets better with every fight. I think Walsh is gonna beat Vargas bad. Maybe he won't stop him because I think Vargas is gonna, he's gonna be there to survive. I think once he gets beat in the first half of the fight, he'll probably be there to survive. He's not no quitter. With his father in his corner, unless his father stops the fight. But I could see either his father stopping the fight or Kayden Walsh unanimous decision and maybe dropping Vargas like once or twice.
Okay, so Vargas is not tested. This is his first actual test.
To me, this is his first actual test. And same thing, Kayden Walsh hasn't really fought a big name guy. Like I said, he's fought my guy, right? My friend who's been in there with some other fighters as well. But I feel like Kayden Walsh has definitely been more battle tested than Vargas. Like, it's not even close.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready for that one.
Yeah. I got Canelo Walsh out boxing him. Easy.
Yeah, I when he wants to box, like I said, he can box, but sometimes he gets into that, fighter mentality. That's what these Irish fighters do. They like to fight, Hey, and I like that too. That's what we like to see. But he actually can box. You know what I'm saying? When he wants to. So it'll be interesting to see how he does.
What kind of heart he got?
Like,
is he on this Sonny Edwards, I'm gonna quit, or is he gonna dog it out?
Oh, no, Walsh to me is a dog.
Yeah. Walsh got more of that Josh Taylor type mentality. He's gonna come forward and he's gonna fight you if he has to fight you, and then he will box you if he knows that he got the fight pretty much in his favor. He'll outbox you. But if it gets to a point where Vargas try to make it a dog fight, he will dog fight with you.
Okay, bet. That's all I needed to know. All I needed to know.
Yeah, but the one thing that scares me, and I think he took this pick out of his heart. Last night we did some picks and we had some fighters come up and talk about the fights. And my boy Ofacio was on, and Ofacio said he's picking Vargas to knock out Kayden Walsh. And I said, you're crazy. And he said, no, he said Walsh is a bum. He should have never beat Maelo. So I think it was out of feelings. Like, I get in my feelings, like, because, I know Maelo, right? And, to see him lose, it hurts because Maelo's a friend. So for Ofacio, who's a friend also, he knows Maelo. So I think he made that pick out of feelings.
Yeah, because Vargas is trash.
Yeah, I don't think Vargas is that good.
He's trash.
My man Steve.
Yeah, I was rooting for Vargas. I love the Vargas dynasty, man, and everything they built. They doing with the family. It's a beautiful thing. It's just Callum Walsh. He's a puncher, man. He got that front foot pressure, and I just don't see Fernando. He's not punching like his dad. Respectfully,
no, he's not punching like his dad or his younger brother. So
nope.
My man Steve, in the chat, he says, I see the main event going the distance with Bud outscoring Canelo, but no way the powers to be in boxing allow Alvarez to receive anything less than a draw. I spoke about this as well, and you're not wrong in saying that, especially the judge that they pick in this fight. I got Max DeLuca, Steve Weinsfeld, and Tim Cheatham, right? And that's his real name. His last name is Cheatham. Maybe not spelled that way, but that's how you pronounce it. So Tim Cheatham, Max DeLuca, and Steve Weisfeld. So one of those judges is, in my opinion, has already got their scorecard filled out. He's got it already 8 rounds to 4 for Canelo. And if Bud drops him, it's still going to be 8 rounds to 4 Canelo. It's already done. The scorecard is filled out.
Hey,
So,
what was that?
That's a fact. Prize posted that already. Susan, my brother,
Hey,
Prize.
Hey, Thomas, what was that fight that we saw a couple of months ago where every judge had the fight score exactly the same? I forgot what fight that was. When I say exactly the same, every round they scored it exactly the same. I said, it's no way in the world they all saw the same exact thing. There's no way in the world they all saw the same thing, because for one, their scorecards was outrageous the way they had it, but for two, they all saw it the exact same way.
Yeah, I can't remember, to be honest, but I do remember we was talking about it though. I just don't remember the fight. But, so I mean, that's that one. And what's the other fight we did?
D Hall salute.
Did we mention that? No, we didn't. We mentioned all of them, I think. Billy and Lester. I think everybody got Lester.
Yeah.
We got
Callum. We got Lester. What about Sergey versus Brandon Adams?
Well, I spoke about that before you got on. I got Brandon Adams, yes, and I believe D3 got Boachuk.
Yeah, I got Boachuk, unanimous decision.
What do you like about this? You could be the tiebreaker, P3.
I mean, Boachuk has been like, so for instance, right? Brandon Adams, he likes to box off the back foot. He lost to Andrus. I thought he could have maybe edged that fight, but it was based on, how the styles was. The judges, they really score for the front foot pressure fighters a lot of times, the guys making the action. Now, we know the first fight with Brandon Adams and Boachuk, it was a decent fight, but he really clipped him and knocked him out in like what round was that, like 9 or 10? It was a late, it was so it was kind of the same thing. I think it's gonna be the same thing pretty much. If he can avoid the big shot from Brandon Adams, he gonna get the win. But if Brandon can hurt him, then you already know. But Brandon can hurt him. That's the thing.
But I think Brandon was winning on the scorecards too in that fight.
Yeah, they got
let me see. Was he? Okay. No, he was losing. He was losing on the scorecards in that fight.
The other fight that we didn't talk about.
He's an underdog right now. He's plus money.
Was Steven Nelson versus Santana, and then Franklin versus I can't pronounce this other guy's name.
The heavyweight, right?
Yeah, heavyweight. But all these fights from Steven Nelson all the way up to the co-main, they all 10 rounders. I would have thought that Mbili and Lester would be a 12 rounder. And according to the way they have it set up on here, they got Fernando Vargas and Walsh as the co-main. And
that's what I thought.
According to the way they have it set up here, but I highly doubt that Walsh and Fernando Vargas is the co-main over Mbili versus Lester. I mean, it could be, but I just highly doubt that they are the co-main.
Yeah, I was shocked to see that too, but it could be a Dana White move because that's another thing about this night. Tonight, Dana White is the promoter or the lead promoter. I'm not sure what you call him, but he's the guy that's been up there with the fighters, the weigh-ins and stuff, and it's on Netflix. Dana White and Kaden Walsh have worked together for the last few years because Kaden Walsh is a Tom Loeffler fighter for 360 Promotions, and they fight on the UFC Fight Pass.
That's probably what it is.
So that could be the reason why. That could be a Dana White move. So that's his guy.
Yeah.
So
what's going on, D Hall?
Interesting, but I'm not sure what's up with Randall. I don't know if Randall's going to come on. I sent a couple other links to people. Pedro came on. His mic didn't work. But, we'll continue cooking for a little bit. I don't know if anybody else want to come up, get their prediction. I wanted to, just go on record, say who I like and why, you know what I'm saying, and with some other people so that we could do our post-fight tomorrow, and throughout the week, continue. Because, last night we did a little pick'ems. We had some fighters come up. mostly everybody picked Canelo from professional fighters' point of view. There was a couple people that copped out. Keith Cologne copped out. He didn't want to make a pick. He said it's 50-50. And Randall Bailey copped out too. I was hoping to get him. He said he was going to come on, and I was going to try to get him to make a pick, but he said he can't make a pick until he sees the first 3 rounds. So
I mean, a lot of times though, I will say a lot of times when those professional fighters make a pick, they're usually right.
Yeah,
and because they in there, they've been professional fighters, and they know what they're looking at more so than what we are. And so they know how these games, these fights play out. So I just gotta admit, a lot of times when these professional fighters make their picks, especially if all of them are majority on one side of the field, they're usually right.
Yeah, I agree. There was only one person I believe that took Canelo, and I think that was Iceman Scully. so the Iceman picked Canelo because he said it was a close fight. He said I believe he said he wanted Bud to win, but he said if he had to bet his house, he would take Canelo. So we joked and it was like, after you lose your house, I think KG said after you lose your house on this fight, we'll be able to serve you crow the next day.
Yeah.
But for
like,
the most part,
I don't really take the trainers aspect of it, but when it comes to these fighters, I take their word a little more serious because, like I said, they in the ring, they know what the preparation is getting to these big fights and how it all plays out. Yeah, the trainer, they put plans together, they train the fighters, they know what they seeing, but a lot of times if you look at the trainers when they making their picks and you look at the fighters when they making their picks, the fighters are usually right more times than the trainers are.
Yeah, but Ice was a fighter too, bro. Not just a trainer; he's a fighter. So,
yeah, he is.
But you know, he said it was going to be close. He said it was basically said if he had to make a pick, he'd take Canelo. Meaning, like,
you know what?
Like,
I know why he said Canelo, because he said it's going to be close, and in a close fight, it's very seldom do the judges go against Canelo in a close fight.
Yeah,
and that's what I said. If Bud is going to win this fight on the cards, he got to make it without a shadow of doubt. Because if this fight is close in any way, they most likely going to give it to Canelo because they're going to look at the fact that Bud is a smaller guy. He's more skilled, and Canelo was still able to make it a close fight with the smaller, more skilled guy. We gotta lean towards Canelo because Canelo can make it a ugly fight, especially in the clinch. Canelo throwing little sneak shots here and there. Them judges going to be looking at that. And Bud don't really fight in the clinches that much. He will throw punches at times, but majority of the time when Bud is in the clinch, he's trying to get back to the center of the ring. He's not really fighting in the clinch. Canelo is going to be trying to tear the body up in the clinch. He's going to be going to the ribs, going to the midsection, hitting on the hip in those clinches to slow him down. Yeah. So that could be the turning factor in these fights. How many times do they clinch and who's letting their hands go in the clinches?
That's true too. And you know, Tommy, you know, a lot of people I've heard people criticize the referee in this fight, which I believe is Thomas Taylor. I like Thomas Taylor for this fight because I believe he's going to let them work. He's going to let them fight. And you know, there's sometimes the refs, they make the fight, you know, when they ref these big fights, they make it more about them than the actual fighters, right? Some of these refs do a little bit too much. I don't think Thomas Taylor does that much. Maybe a few times, but the most times that I've seen Thomas Taylor, he lets the guys fight. He lets them work out of those clinches, you know. So I like the ref selection. Is better. I like it better than Harvey Dock. I tell you that much because Harvey Dock's been getting the big fights. Not that I dislike Harvey Dock, but I just think Harvey Dock, for certain fights, I don't want to see him do. You know what I'm saying? And this would have been one I did not want to see Harvey Dock referee. You know what I'm saying? So I like Thomas Taylor in this fight. I believe he lets him work. Let's talk about the body. Do you think Bud is going to go to the body more? You think that's going to be one of his strategies? Because we don't really see fighters go to Canelo's body in fights.
That would be the smart move to do because that's what we usually don't see. We usually see people headhunt when it comes to Canelo or try to stay away when it comes to Canelo. They don't, and a lot of, I mean, it could be because when you go to the body, you gotta be somewhat in hitting range, and so they don't want to be in hitting range of Canelo Alvarez. But I've always said it when it comes to the Mexican style or the Mexican fighters. Majority of them got great chins. Majority of them got great chins. They're weak in the body, but their chins are spectacular. If you look at a lot of these Mexican fighters, they take shots very well. It's the body shots that be hurting them. So it will be in his best bet to go to the body because nobody's really tested Canelo's body. They all headhunt and try to take him out by landing a big shot to the chin. We saw it with Triple G. We
Yeah.
saw it with Belenga. We saw it with just about everybody that he fought. They all try to take him out by landing a big shot to the chin. And Canelo got a granite chin. He's taken clean shots and he walked right through them. So you might want to work on the body if you plan on trying to win this fight or trying to try something that nobody else has done. You might want to go to the body.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. You know, 100%. I think he needs to attack the body more. Whatever the game plan is, I'm sure it's going to be smart. I believe Bud has one of the best trainers in the game, and not just because he works with him in the gym and stuff. I believe as far as strategy is concerned, I believe Bomac is one of the best. I believe he's one of the best strategy guys in the game. There's trainers that train fighters, but then there's trainers that have a good game plan, right? Just like good coaches, they have good game plans, right? So I believe Bomac is one of the best. So I'm very intrigued to see how they start. I mean, there's a lot of intriguing things to see in this matchup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like everybody's talking about size and the weight classes. No, I think, yeah, that's one of them, the power, but I just feel like the attack, and then we already talked about the weigh-in earlier and how they both looked. They both looked in phenomenal shape. Canelo looked a little bit slimmer than usual, like he's going to move a little bit more. Maybe, I feel like maybe he's moving a little bit more, or maybe he's losing it because he feels like he has to keep up with Bud. If Bud moves, I mean, who knows what's in these guys' head and their game plans. But one thing for sure that we can say as far as the trainers is that there's one side that really doesn't make any adjustments. They fight pretty much the same way from 1 through 12. And then you have another guy who makes adjustments after like 3 rounds. So, of course, I'm talking about Bomac and Bud's team. They make adjustments. And Canelo and his team, they don't really make adjustments.
Yeah. And that could be Canelo sticking to the game plan, and he believes in the game plan. Let me wear my opponent down, and then I will get him in the later rounds. That could be the reason why they don't change up. Because sometimes, I mean, a lot of times that's the old saying: if it's not broke, don't fix it. And that's what Canelo has been doing his entire career. He's been wearing his opponent down, and in the later round is when he takes over. So that could be the strategy with Bud. The thing that I am looking for from Bud is he gonna switch from southpaw to orthodox, or is he gonna fight in one style and one style only? Because BFTB said this the other day, and it was actually true. The only 2 guys that beat Canelo Alvarez, and I understand we say we believe other guys should have won the fight or whatever have you, but the only 2 guys that beat Canelo Alvarez convincingly were 2 orthodox fighters. Anybody that he fought as a southpaw, he beat him. Whether you believe he beat him or not, he got the nod on the scorecards. The 2 guys that beat him convincingly were 2 orthodox fighters. We never seen Bud actually fight as an orthodox. We see him come out in an orthodox stand, but then he would switch and fight the rest of the fight in a southpaw stand. Yeah. So he's more of a southpaw than he is an orthodox fighter. So I'm looking to see if Bud going to fight in an orthodox stand, or is he going to fight in a southpaw stand? Because if he fight in a southpaw stand, if he's getting touched up in a southpaw stand, is he going to switch back to the orthodox, or is he going to stay in that stand and try to make adjustments in the southpaw stand? because everybody give Bud credit for being a switch hitter. Well, switch hitter, they use that to their advantage. If something is not working, they will switch to the other side. But if you stay in that stance, we can't really call you a switch hitter if you getting beat up in that stance and you have the ability to switch and you don't switch, you just come out a certain way, but you really don't switch like that. So I just want to see how it's going to play out, because it's gonna be an interesting fight. And like I said, I've been saying for the last 2 days, somebody's fan base is gonna be upset at the end of this fight. It could be Bud, it could be Canelo, but somebody's fan base is gonna be upset at the end of this fight.
Of course. Let's talk about the fan bases. Let's talk about this fight as far as like the fan base, as far as the backgrounds, as far as Bud obviously a black fighter, but he is the American fighter, and then Canelo is the Mexican fighter, not American Mexican, but Mexican fighter. And the fact that I just find it very disappointing, and I don't like it. I never did like it, where they're fighting in Vegas, and yes, we know we have a lot of Mexicans in Vegas, but the overly cheered, the overly popular guy is the Mexican fighter. I can understand American Mexican, fine, but the Mexican fighter, I don't like that at all. I've never been a fan of that. I believe you're an American, you're in the United States, root for the American. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean you have to hate the Mexican or hate any other nationality that comes to compete in any type of sport, but you got to cheer the American on. And I just don't like the fact that a lot of people booing Bud Crawford for the simple fact is that they're rooting for the Mexican fighter. And
I think I agree with what you're saying, but I think it's because America is built off different nationalities. When you go to these other countries, it's majority those other countries. When you have America, you have a bunch of other nationalities that make America. So it's a little bit different from other countries than it is for our country, because we have Asians over here, we have Mexicans, we have Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Venezuelans, Caucasians, African Americans, Africans. You have so many different nationalities that make up America. With these other countries, it's predominantly those nationalities. You go to Mexico, is 99% Mexicans over there. You go to Asia, is one. I mean, it probably got like 1 or 2% of another nationality, but it's rest Asians over there. So I think that's the reason why we don't have a particular fighter that we root for, unless it's something like the Olympics when we going against the world. Then we'll root for the American fighter or the American team or things like that. But if it's just a regular sport, man, we don't care where they're from. We're just going for the best fighter.
Well, but that's not always true. And let me just read this real quick from A1 Who's On. Salute to you, bro. He says, Thomas, it's not the fact that he's American, it's the fact that he's a black fighter. If we're keeping it a buck, very unfortunate. True. You're right. I was just trying to be politically correct, but it's that, and we tend as Americans, especially American fan bases of different cultures that live in the United States, using the resources of the United States, we still root for other countries. Listen, in soccer, in the World Cup here in New York, like I'll root for Germany, right? But I'm saying I want America to win first, right? But I'll root for Germany because they're German roots. But I've been to Queens at the beer fest spots when they showed the soccer games for the World Cup, the year that Germany won the World Cup. And man, when Argentina played, there was mad people from with Argentina jerseys rooted for Argentina. And then Colombia, when Colombia played, that's because in Queens there's a lot of different Latin, fan bases or Latin cultures in Queens, and they go on and they root, they root for their I guess their ethnic backgrounds more than their own country that they live in. You know what I'm saying? And I personally don't like it. It's like the American athletes that grew up here, right? And they're training here with the American resources and stuff, but then they go to DR, Dominican Republic, to play for their baseball team, or they'll go to Canada or wherever the hell. I think it's wrong. I don't think it's right. And when we get these fans come up here talking about, oh, he's Mexican and oh, he's Puerto Rican, oh, he's not. Nah, man. If he was born and raised here, he's American. He represents America. He could shout out Mexico, his ethnic background, but he's American. You feel me? So that's how I feel about that. I've always felt like that.
And it's unfortunate, TD. And in this country, people choose color over character.
How you gonna cut in front of me?
You know what I mean?
Oh, he
I
was
mean,
already
I
on
didn't.
here, video. Wait
I
one
mean,
second.
I didn't. I mean, we was talking about blacks. I don't know. I didn't know you was just. Do you want to talk about that topic?
Oh, BVO quiet now. Go ahead, BVO quiet.
Go ahead, BVO, man. We ain't talked all day. I ain't heard from you all day, man. My bad, G.
Hey, my parlay's still alive, y'all. Just letting y'all know. I'm still alive for $3,000.
Oh, I hope you hit it.
Nah, but all I was saying, you right though.
It's true, A1.
It's unfortunate because you will even like I see like the quote like Carissa Shields, like she can't even get any real backing. I mean, it took her a long time, to how the trials and tribulations she kind of had to go through to get support. But I not like it's funny though because Latinos is definitely gonna stick with Latinos. We know this for a fact. So blacks, I mean, we got to do a better job of supporting each other. I'm gonna be honest. It's unfortunate that nobody. Well, I guess it's fortunate that we have the options, right, to support or not to support. But every other group, they seem like they don't have the option. They do it. They're gonna make sure they toe the line, and like even the Vargas family. You know what I'm saying? They didn't shun T.O. and Ryan. They kind of just was like, it is what it is, but we're not gonna turn our back on them. You know what I'm saying? These still are our guys. You know what I'm saying? They still look like us. So I mean, it's respectable at the end of the day. You kind of gotta be like that because really, when you think about it, it's really you against the world, or we try to be us against the world. But I mean, unfortunately, it's just a contrast, man. People like if you say you pro black, people get an attitude. You know what I'm saying? You say you pro Latino, you know what I'm saying? Nobody don't think nothing of it. They like, oh, okay, you supposed to be, nigga. What the fuck?
No, and then just to follow up on what Bentley said, he said the fight significance is about doing the unthinkable and Canelo defending his titles to the guy who did that. Absolutely, you're definitely right. I just wanted to bring it up that about that. It's not about what I said. I think it's important to bring it up because you see when Bud arrives, how they boo him, and it's like they shouldn't be booing him, even if they're not even rooting for him. I don't believe they should be booing him, and they should be booing any fighter because they're both fighting for greatness, right? And for them to be on that big stage and for them to get up there and perform, I think it should all be respected. And I'm not a fan of booing. I'm a fan of booing when somebody does something wrong or something stupid. Saying then I'm a fan of booing, but or booing the other team that's playing my team. But that's different when it's a team sports game. Like that's just what it is. But at the end of the day, not boo out of hatred. You know what I'm saying? I respect all athletes. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I just think it's something to be spoken about. But yeah, the fight is not about that. Absolutely. You're right.
Is not. Let me just say this real quick. Salute to the good brother Ernest Johnson. He said MFs look just like us, but ain't us. MFs got colonized minds. And listen, I be having to deal with that. But like what you guys say, I just try, you know what time it is. I ain't gonna get into it. We on TD, let's cook.
Yeah, before BVO come up here and say something stupid.
Right, man. Let's cook.
Man, forget all that sentimental soft stuff, B3. Forget all that, homie. Forget all that. You trash.
Yeah.
You trash. Simple.
Yeah, I agree,
Simple.
man.
Yeah.
I agree. But yeah, man, this fight is definitely about, the two fighters in the ring. It's about greatness, especially for Bud. I mean, listen, I'm rooting for Bud and I'm picking Bud. But I mean, I'm rooting more than I'm picking Bud because I want to see something special happen. And I believe if Bud wins, that's something special is going to happen in my lifetime, my generation. I can say, yo, I was around when I saw Bud Crawford move up 2 weight classes and be the guy that was one of the faces or maybe the face of boxing at the time. I saw a guy become undisputed in a 3rd division, which has never been done in the 4-belt era. So that's kind of what it is as far as my mind, the way my mind works in this fight. So that's kind of the reasons why I'm rooting for Bud in this, because I want to see greatness happen tonight.
Yo,
Yeah.
OG, it's crazy you saying that because I was just thinking about it last night. I'm like, boxing fans are really, I wouldn't even say boxing fans. These so-called boxing fans are really ungrateful because this fight, if Crawford wins, this is going to be like Sugar Ray Robinson going up to fight Luis for that cruiserweight title and passed out. And that happened over 70 years ago. Crawford beat this man. They're going to talk about this is going to go in the history books.
Absolutely.
They're going to talk about this even when we're gone from this earth.
Yep.
Look at the past.
And it's going to be in our lifetime. We're all going to get to witness that tonight. If it was to happen, there's no guarantee it's going to happen, but we're all going to get to witness that tonight.
But OG, let's say Crawford lose, it's still going to go in the history books. People are going to remember this man went up 3 divisions and tried to become a 3-time undisputed world champion. And what is it, a 6-division world champion, or was it 6 or 5
Breaking
division
news.
world champion? What is this?
This is 5th division. Fifth
to try to become a 5th division world champion and to make history. This is going to be in the history books.
We missed it.
Whether if you like it or not, it's going to be in the history.
What you were saying, B3?
We missed it. Reiko Santana with the first round KO, TKO stoppage, ref stoppage on Steven Nelson. So cold.
Wow,
That's
Steven Nelson lost.
Ooh, first round.
Wow.
Didn't
was that on Netflix?
Yeah, well, it's on Ring. I just seen it on Ring. They got the prelims on Ring right now. I mean, you know that ended so early. It's like a commercial break. Now they showing highlights.
My man Ernest, Papi Chun Yayo, he says Turkey selling us wolf pick tickets. Ain't no way in hell a debuting Saudi kid get to fight after Nelson, who came out looking like a blind man. Is that in reference to the fight?
Everybody in the building? Salute.
What's good, Marky Dan?
Hey, Steven Nelson's been taking a lot of losses lately.
Yeah, well, the first round KO. That calls it free. You ain't got to worry about it no more. I mean, you can't let that happen. Wow.
He ain't stone cold.
At 38,
he ain't stone cold no more. That man ain't stone cold no more. He's stone frozen.
How old is Nelson?
Like
he's in his high 30s, right?
Yeah, he's same age as Bud.
Yeah. He started late. He started his career late. I don't know the background story why he started his career late, but he started his career late.
He was military too.
Okay, I'm gonna check that.
He was boxing in the military, kind of same thing as Jamel. Yeah. He said
What's good, Marky Dan, welcome to the panel. Go talk your craziness, because you know that's what Marky Dan does. Go ahead, Marky Dan. What's going on?
Yeah, I speak my facts. I don't even know who the hell Steve Nelson is, if I'm being honest with you.
What?
He's from Buckcap. He had his last fight was a good fight. He lost
with Pacheco.
With Pacheco.
He fights out of Buzz camp. You don't know who Stone Cold is?
I mean, no. I mean, like you saying that that's supposed to mean something to me. I don't pay attention to Buzz camp like that.
I gotta put an asterisk beside your historian title. I gotta put an asterisk.
Has he fought for a championship? Has he been in there with Benavidez or Morel?
That's not a good point, Mark. He ain't fought nobody. He fought Pacheco though. He fought Pacheco last year though, so you should have seen.
You saying that like he done made some history?
Hold on.
Like,
but you said
nobody I'm supposed to know.
Of boxing, historian of boxing knows about boxing. You didn't say you was a historian of big names. you gotta let me know that. If I knew you was a historian of big names, then I would say okay.
I ain't a historian of journeyman. I don't do that.
You're not a historian of journeyman?
Nah, bro.
I mean, you the first person that said you didn't know who Stone Cold was, Steve Nelson. That's the first. You the first person that said they didn't know who he was.
I'm sure if you poll around, I'm sure it's a lot more people.
No.
That don't
I'm
know
talking about.
who the hell he is.
I'm not talking about the casuals. I'm talking about people that actually talk about boxing. You're the first person that told me that they didn't know who Stone Cold was.
So cold.
I ain't never watched the dude fight.
I mean, so
and
Cold.
I ain't
I'm
never
saying
really.
Stone Cold. I keep getting it mixed up with Steve,
Steve
my
Austin.
man, Steve Austin. Yeah. So Cold.
Yeah.
You're the first person that said that you didn't know who he was.
I ain't. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know him. I ain't never watched the brother fight. I ain't never
Well, you
really
ain't gonna
been on
see
a.
it if you ain't gonna turn on the prelims because he just got
Yeah.
TKO first round.
There you go. Even less reason to go see him.
Damn. I was not expecting that. I mean, somebody got paid if they took Santana with the early KO. Wow. I'm sure that was
And you know what? I was about
crazy.
to ask Thomas, have anybody seen Santana fight before? I was
And I
literally about
said
to
he
ask
fought
that.
Lorenzo Truck Simpson. That was the fight, the OTX fight where they had the extra
Oh,
round.
I knew
That was the same
his
guy.
face looked familiar. Yeah, I knew
Yeah, they did the
his
extra
face
round.
looked familiar. I was like, damn, his face looked familiar, but
Mhm.
I did it just didn't recollect in my memory of where I seen him at.
Yup. He beat
So he was
Truck.
in
So
there.
then he got Truck and he got somebody black gonna have to beat him, TD. So he gonna have to fight him because he whipping our ass.
TD don't care.
He didn't beat
TD,
Lorenzo.
no,
I'll be
TD
right
don't
back.
care about that. He don't care about that. He Puerto Rican. He don't care about that. He don't care about that.
What Rico Santana is Cuban? Well, let me check his nationality, man.
He might be Cuban. He just sounds like
Let me
he's
see.
Puerto Rican. He might be Cuban. I'm about to say TD don't care about
He
that.
been
If he Puerto Rican, he don't care about that.
he Cuban. He been whipping. He 32.
He Cuban.
Yup.
But those
And he's
Cubans can
13
fight
and
though.
4 now, man. Salute to him, bro. He's 13
Oh,
and
hold
4,
on.
man.
That man 13-4. I mean,
He done
but
lost.
it is
He lost to Daniel
Stephen Nelson.
Blancas. Yeah, that's Steven. Yeah,
Georgia about to lose at Tennessee, B3.
I see that. I'm glad my sister took Tennessee. Now all she need is Purdue to upset USC and somebody else. Let me see.
Yo, this is how Steve Nelson came into the
That's
ring.
Stephen Nelson. That man look like he look like
Wow.
He said
Handy.
he looked like
He look like
Blank Man.
Handyman. He look like
You
Handyman,
think
yeah.
he
That's what
came in the ring looking like that to
uh,
get put to bed in one round?
that man came out blank man.
Chill
that's what
out, TD.
Ernest gave me. Showed me the picture.
Man, it's
Yo.
a reason I never heard of this dude. Absolute clown.
Salute to the good brother Cash Sports.
He
Dang.
was one of the guys that was working with Bud to get ready for Canelo. Him and Lester Martinez.
But that
Those
ain't
were
a
the guys
good
that was
sign,
working with Bud.
Free.
Thomas said what they said. I didn't hear the comment. What comment they said?
But see, yeah.
No,
Tennessee
he said
picks
you
up
don't
the first
like
down.
the
They're in
comment when I
field goal
said
range.
you
40
don't
seconds
care
left.
about that because he's Puerto Rican, but we found out he was Cuban.
Oh, that's fucked up. Oh man, I don't think our guest is coming in. I don't know
Heard it
what
said they
happened.
imposters. That's funny.
Yeah. So I apologize. I don't know what happened with Randall today. He said he was coming in. He came on last night, but I apologize. I tried to get a last minute guest and Pedro Fernandez. His mic wasn't working. He had trouble. You know what I'm saying? And Pedro's been around a long time.
Randall might be trying to get to the fight.
Blessings to Randall. I hope
Nah, Randall's up in Georgia. He's not in Vegas.
Oh, he in Georgia? I thought he was in Vegas.
Nah, he's in Georgia.
Hope everything good with that man.
Man, where Dub at? Dub probably got him hostage somewhere. Where Dub at? I ain't seen Dub all day.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Who's the
I was trying to get a backup guest, but I apologize, guys. I don't know what happened. I guess these things happen. He was on last night. He came on last night, but
it's all good. This is a
salute to Jerry Jones for
fight.
finding his checks. Salute to Jerry Jones for finding his checkbook.
Oh, Maki, you're the only one that we didn't get the final prediction from. Who you got winning this fight? Canelo or Bud?
Man, I'm going for Bud Crawford, man. Give me Bud. I'm taking my guy Bud. I'm rooting for my guy Bud. I can't go with the Irishman.
I hope I'm glad you did that, because if you would have picked Canelo after all the stuff you be talking about you know with the black fighters and how racist everybody is. If you'd have went and picked Canelo, man, it'd have been over.
So that means out of everybody in the STN, the only person that's going for Canelo is BVO. Everybody's going for Bud. I mean,
who didn't see that one coming?
Everybody else is going for Bud. I mean, people have picked Canelo because they are going to win the fight.
Ernest Johnson. Tommy
everybody is going for Bud.
It's funny you say that, because you said going for it. You didn't even say he picked Canelo. You said he's openly cheering for Canelo. That's crazy work. Crazy work, BVO.
Yeah, BVO said he gonna wear his sombrero tonight, and I told him, I said, if Bud win, you gonna take that joint off and start stomping it.
This guy BVO look like a Mexican.
If y'all highlights of they got Kalen Walsh on there. This dude is a monster. I'm telling you, he's gonna beat the brakes off of Fernando. He's a monster.
I think so, man. I don't see
that man. He's 14-0 with 11 knockouts. He's gonna beat the brakes off of Fernando. He's gonna beat that man eyes closed.
Are those fights on Netflix, the undercard, or it's on? Where's it showing those fights?
Right now I'm looking at YouTube. It's Ring Magazine YouTube channel. That's what I'm looking at right now. But the Netflix card starts at 9:00. So if they have another fight, it's going to be on the YouTube channel.
Is backed up with refried beans and greens.
Man, BBO taking a win-win. Oh, my bad, Tia, but BBO taking a win-win. When Bud win, he can win.
Hey,
he said BBO is backed up with refried beans and green chili.
Rosaritas, my ninja, Rosaritas. Hey, he loved them senoritas, and he got a whole bunch of Rosaritas, dog, backed up. My man said he got a brand new sombrero. He about to break out the maracas, dog, and that boy gonna be walking around that bad boy singing La Cucaracha. He said he's gonna celebrate tonight.
He said his small intestines is backed up with refried beans.
And he talking about
shit. And then you say his name like more than 3 times, like Beetlejuice. Here he comes.
There he is.
Hey, Marty Cone, don't say my name.
Well, yo, who you got tonight? You got I want to hear it. I want to hear it on the stream. Who you got and why, BVO?
You said what?
I want to hear it on this live. Who are you picking and why? Bud Crawford or Canelo Alvarez? Say it to the people. The people want to know.
I got Canelo, punk.
Well, I got to be a punk. I asked you a question.
Why you got Canelo? Why you got Canelo?
He's doing it for La Raza.
No. I think Bud's in over his head.
Wow, man.
I mean, you got. Hold on 1 second. You got Bomac talking about Bud of the natural 68-pounder, and I don't know, man. I get he's black.
It might be.
I get it that Bud is playing black this week, but that nigga about to go to bed.
No, Bud can't play no.
Why you talking like you just finished playing basketball?
Because I was, motherfucker.
So that boy was eating them refried beans, dog.
I know my brother.
That man Bud is so dark, he can't play no other complexion but black.
No, you can't say that, Free. They got some dark Dominicans, man.
I know they got some dark Mexicans. He's on the screen right now.
Dress as the cowardly lion.
Who?
Dressed as the cowardly lion.
What'd you say, Marty Cone?
But BVO, let me ask you this in my BVO voice. Let me ask you this: If Bud wins
I don't
tonight,
sound like that.
No, that's how you sound. You do it. You said let me ask you this. You're my brother and I love you. But let me ask you this: If Bud Crawford wins, What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna sing the Negro spiritual anthem. Lift every voice and sing. Let freedom ring. I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna be like all them niggas, man.
It's till earth and heaven, dog.
Right.
But you sing it, baby. What sing that song?
That's a Mexican for you. They don't know the old
You think
Nah,
we
that's
gonna
a
have some?
Catholic. He Catholic with me.
You think we might have some Mexican race riots, BVO, if Canelo go out there and get put to bed?
You know what's funny? We probably have more island niggas get a GED before we have a Mexican race riot.
Wow.
Whoa, I don't know what the hell he just said, but yeah, it
Damn,
ain't got
man. Why
nothing
you
to do
get
with
that
me.
Marky Dan like that, man?
I'm just
That's wild.
saying, man. You don't talk to you don't talk to blacks like that. We don't do that with your island boys.
Yeah, but you rooted for a Mexican tonight, though.
Exactly.
Dude, Canelo's black, man. Stop.
In
Which
what
part of
way?
Yeah, you
Canelo
seen
is
this, Burrow.
black?
You
That
seen this,
man
Burrow.
is an
West Bun
Irishman
ready.
that
Hold
was
on,
left
hold on.
behind.
Y'all didn't hear Tupac's famous line, black and brown, man. Boxing without Mexicans. Stop. You know how it
Man,
go.
nobody want to hear that shit. That's an Irishman.
Yeah, you wild, bro. You are wild. You are a wild boy. You a wild boy, BVO. It's no
But no,
defending it.
I'll say, you know what, I'll
If we
say,
have a black people draft, we could try to draft Canelo. I'll put it. We can put in a
but no,
petition
all
video.
jokes aside,
Man, hell no.
I think all jokes aside, we gotta remember one thing about Canelo. This is his normal game plan. He's gonna bring a smaller man up in weight. And really, I don't think people have been realizing Canelo been doing a lot of propaganda. Canelo talking about Bud Crawford better than Floyd Mayweather, and Floyd couldn't beat Crawford. So when he kicked Crawford's ass, he gonna say this made it for the fight. This you gotta really see what's going on. I've been watching Spanish TV now, and one thing people don't understand that in Canelo's native language, he's a very, very arrogant motherfucker in his native language.
Absolutely.
Like he's not as because he don't have a good grasp. It's almost like
Wow,
They
Tennessee
got
just
Jermaine Franklin
my
about to
bad,
come to the
BVO.
ring now.
I
Tennessee
think it's
just missed
because he
the
don't.
kick to beat Georgia.
I just don't think he got the he don't have the words all the time, but he's really confident. He been telling everybody on Telemundo, everywhere he can go, that Bud is better than Floyd and that this will make up for the loss. And Floyd courting him, even though the nigga had 44 fights. He want to play this stupid game talking about, oh, I was inexperienced. All bullshit. So we got to call it what it is, man. Just watch out for the game that Canelo's
Bruh.
playing, man.
Tennessee had 3 timeouts.
Hold on,
It was
are we talking boxing or are we talking football?
I
We
mean, I'll
talking
let you
Everything.
football,
niggas
but
talk
Sports
boxing.
Talk
I'm gonna
Network,
talk
baby. I thought it
boxing
was a
all
Sports
day.
Talk
I'm
Network.
just saying, why this motherfucker keep I'm trying to talk. This motherfucker keep shouting out football
Yo,
stuff.
You
BVO,
got to
man,
get
what's
the
up with all
niggas
the
drop,
bombs,
BVO,
bro?
BVO,
TD.
BVO. No more cursing, BVO.
Okay, my
Yeah,
bad, my
we
bad.
trying.
Yo, my man came in with
Yeah, Cliff
some.
Huxtable. Come on, man.
Hey, I'm human, man. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas
Nah,
been
that ain't
trying me
Cliff
all day
Huxtable.
on
That's
YouTube,
Sam
man.
Bow.
That boy
Niggas
came in
been
like he a good fella.
Yeah, man.
no.
He got this with a sword in his hand. Pause.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tommy Hill seen it today, man. I had a dude trying to attack me. I actually got out of character, so forgive me, man. Shout out to Cam J. I'm sorry for going that dude like that on your channel, man. I got nothing but love for you, baby. But I'm tired of these niggas coming at me crazy, man. I'm being a nice guy. You're not gonna keep talking crazy, man. Because you
I
know
like
in
how,
real life,
BVO.
I'll slap the shit out you.
BVO. You are the king of talking crazy. So why
Thank
can't
man,
you.
anybody else talk crazy?
Hold
man,
on, Tommy. Niggas can see me. If they feel like I said something wrong, niggas can see me about it. You know that.
man,
you know damn well ain't nobody going to a little town called Cleveland.
And they
man.
and they know they won't be coming back.
Hold
Ain't
on.
nobody.
Yo, he don't
We
even
gonna
live
go to
in
your
Cleveland,
Facts.
man.
district. That's what we
He
gonna
live
do.
in
We gonna
like
go
a
to your
suburb
district.
of Cleveland. He don't even live in Cleveland anymore, man.
Right?
Hold on.
He was just
Tommy.
playing basketball with a whole bunch of white boys.
Yep.
Now I was playing basketball with a bunch of niggas today. They was hooping too.
Yo, I think listen,
You,
guys.
you-
I don't know if Sock is gonna come
Hey,
up.
who y'all
I
got?
was gonna try to.
Real quick before the fight start, who y'all got? Franklin or this Russian dude?
Jermaine Franklin about to get knocked out.
Yeah, more than
Yeah, I
likely.
think so
I got
too.
He
Jermaine
about to get
Franklin.
knocked out, bro.
Oh, you pro black today, Mark. I'm loving it, bro.
I'm gonna
Absolutely.
go with
Where that
Franklin.
fight at?
I think Franklin gonna win this fight. I'm gonna go with Franklin. I think Franklin gonna win this fight.
Hey, my
Where that
hot
fight
rod
at,
voice.
Free?
He's trash. He's trash. Our hot rod
Yo,
is trash.
yo, I
Let me
got
see it.
Franklin too, but Tommy was about to say something. What you about to say about
I
Sock?
would say I was about to end the live, being that our guest didn't show up today. And I was gonna wait for Sock to give his prediction. If Sock can't make it, then I'm gonna end the live. I got everybody's picks today, which is good. I appreciate you guys coming
Some
up.
of my African brother Sock.
Yeah, African brother Sock.
The one who probably said that Canelo ain't his fighter of preference tonight, dog. He said he ain't gonna be dancing around off sombrero with some maracas after the fight, dog.
Hey, BVO, you going live at
Hey,
8:30?
We're going there live at 8:30. Then look out for the Black David Letterman. Dub Right Sock going for the after show.
And
Oh,
get
that's gonna
what?
be lit.
And get what? We gonna be respectfully.
Hey, I gotta ask BBO this on the stream. What's your take on the Vargas Jr., man? Is he gonna pull it off?
Heck no, he's about to get hit.
I told you that man getting his eyes beat shut.
Man.
Hey, but it's gonna be a hell of a fight, bro. I guarantee you it's action packed tonight.
I think the whole card is
As
going to be
long as
action
somebody
packed.
get laid
I
out,
agree,
I'm
Tommy.
cool.
Yeah, I think
Bro,
it's a
Steven
lot of
Nelson
intriguing
already got
fights.
laid out.
I want to
So
see somebody else get laid out.
exactly. So I think we're in for a
What
good
the
night.
boy from
I think
what's the name of that show? Snow.
I think Franklin's about to get
You
knocked
talking
out.
about Snowfall?
Yeah, Snowfall. What Franklin said is Snowfall. Bodies. That's all I want to see. Get
And my
bodies.
man Tommy just said Franklin gonna be one of them bodies.
Yeah, he is.
See what I'm talking about? No, hold on.
Yeah, he is.
Thomas was talking about everybody rooting for the countryman or whatever. Now he just said Frank gonna get knocked
No.
out. You ain't got no
I didn't
faith
root
in
for
the
nobody.
countryman.
I'm just making a prediction. Rooting and making prediction is different. BBO is rooting. BBO is rooting for Canelo. That's a difference.
Hold on.
That fool VVO
Just
got
because
the
you get
refried beans on deck, dog. He got the Spanish rice on deck, and that boy got that damn carne. He got that Mexican carne
Matter of
too. That
fact,
sombrero is on point.
Fighting for his green
hold
card.
up. Matter of fact, I changed my pick. This daggone Russian dude, 15-0 with 14 knockouts. I'm going with the Russian dude.
Yo, he's this
bodies.
Listen, Kojak is about to knock out Franklin. I'm sorry.
He about to knock Franklin out, dog. This man
He's gonna
6'9".
be like after he knocks him out, he's
Franklin
gonna be like,
about
"Who
to
loves you,
beat
baby?"
him to death.
Not tonight, though. Not tonight. He's about to become toe tag, dog.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This Russian, he got that.
What's going on, Crush? What's going on, Crush?
Hey, man. Shout out to our new sponsor, man. Store the Calhoun Footer Home, man. Appreciate the opportunity. Shout out to my man Byron Calhoun. Shout out to Steven. Appreciate you guys giving me an opportunity, man. Shout out to our new sponsor, man. Store the Calhoun. Right here in Cleveland, God's place.
God's place.
Man, salute to the new sponsor, but you underwater, respectfully. You sound like you at the beach or something.
That bad boy says,
I'm in Duck-a-Dolphy right now. I'm in Duck-a-Dolphy. I'm looking for boots.
Man, this man Franklin taking gas
trying to find boots.
Ernest, I agree 1,000%.
Shout out Crush to Mickey freaking legend, bro.
Yeah, salute to the legend, man. Hey, we about to have a lit situation at 8:30.
Hey, shout out to
BBO, did you know
man.
Steven Nelson got stopped?
Man, Steven Nelson is ass. That ain't nothing but buzz punching bag.
Hey, so cold.
Hey,
so cold.
Hold on. BBO, did you know that Marky Dan didn't know who Steven Nelson was? Oh,
how?
Took a big shot.
How do you know? Y'all don't you know it? That's I think that's like his main sparring partner.
I've heard the name So Cold Nelson before, but
I think he fought Pacheco, didn't he? Didn't he get his ass whooped by Pacheco real bad?
Nah, he didn't get his butt whooped. Nah, hold up. He didn't get his butt whooped.
Hold up. You said you didn't know who he was. You never seen him fight. Now you saying you saw him fight.
No, I said I've heard the name So Cold.
He got a nice
Nelson,
style, though.
I don't know
I
who
say
the
that he got a nice.
I didn't know
style.
who he was.
We talking about Steven Nelson?
It ain't hard. It ain't hard.
Yeah, Steven Nelson got knocked out.
Most of the people that be with
Yeah,
Bud.
I watched that fight. I was watching some of the prelims.
Is that
Jermaine
one?
Franklin just took?
Yeah,
Jermaine Franklin just took 10 shots in the face.
That's Gladio, homie. You better watch yourself.
One out the kitchen.
Man,
I'm about to say hit
you.
nigga.
Oh wow! So that's how we coming
Yo.
today. That's how we coming today. That's how we coming today,
Hey,
sir.
hey, Juan. Tom told me to tell you that you a
Everybody gonna
mighty
have,
cone.
and
Who?
then when we gonna be,
Whoa.
oh, big shot.
You calling me?
Hold on, did you hear what Tommy from the Bronx, Juan? He told me to tell you call you mighty cone.
No, not at all.
Man.
Tommy, este no sabe lo que está diciendo, el loco.
No, not at all. No. Mira,
He said he'll kick you in your
Bicho es
cooler.
un huele bicho. He's a huele bicho.
Oh, ese muele bicho bien grande, ya tú lo sabes.
Bien grande.
Hey. Just remember, I'll kick both y'all in the ass when I see y'all.
Hey, that boy, hey, Juan, he said he's been watching them novellas. He speaks fluently now. He understand the lingo.
He don't watch no damn novellas. That man watches the Food Channel. That's what he watches.
Hold on. You steal cars, man. I don't want to hear no shit from you.
Oh man, that is fun. Yo,
that nigga Juan trying to put a knife in the Tesla ignition. So you gotta watch him.
You crazy? That's crazy work.
I was like, nigga, what you gonna put a knife in a Tesla transmission?
That boy said ignite, dog.
Real quick, Juan, since you got up here, what's your Bud versus Canelo prediction?
I got Canelo by UD.
Okay. So we got two Canelo guys on the panel. So
No. I'm rooting for Bud, but I got Canelo by decision as well too.
Okay.
Hey, shout out to my man. Shout out to my man Tommy Hill for getting me voting me out the JBT. Shout out to my man Thomas Hill.
That's crazy.
Shout out to a ninja getting voted out to the JBT, dog. Hey. Much love, dog. It was much love.
Hey, my nigga Tommy said, "What does it matter, nigga?"
Wow. I hate this dude, man. Why do you like this?
No. He not lying because it was all a shock to me, dog. We had the damn thing, and
I told y'all niggas don't be lying. Just like y'all thought I was lying when I told y'all that nigga.
Nah, nigga, you don't be lying, but you be capping. But in this situation, unfortunately, he wasn't telling the story, dog. It was like that. And they came to me, and everybody and their mama said nah. So I'm like, nigga, what you need me to say anything else for? If we doing numbers, it don't matter what I say.
All right, man.
Franklin taking nothing but big shots to the face.
Oh yeah.
That being said, shout out to the JBT. They're my brothers too.
Oh yeah.
Hey, salute.
Shout out to Remo.
Salute to you, command. Thanks for coming through.
What's going on,
so what we got on the panel? Because
salute to my nigga Ernest.
My guest looks like he's not coming through. So far on the panel, we got 3 Canelos and the rest have been Buds. Let's go through.
Hold on,
you got Bud, right?
You don't got Bud? I mean, you don't got Canelo. You not on code?
You underwater, BDO. You got to get a new phone, man.
He said,
that man still using that Obama phone from 08.
Yo,
the Connect.
He got the old phone.
He got the Obama phone from 08. Man got the next chirp.
Hold on. That's already slipping on these logos. Damn.
Hold on, both of you niggas is on EPT, man. I don't know what y'all doing.
Yeah, but my phone,
hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You remixing almost every word right now, dog.
Yeah,
you in there with that computer love.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you clearly.
Hey, Marky, shut your ass up, bitch. I'm not gonna take the disrespect, man.
Man, shut
your
up,
bitch ass up, man.
Hey.
Marky.
What did he say? I missed it.
He called him a fag just now. Wow.
Yo, you can't be dropping F-bombs like that. Y'all can't be doing that, bro. You're gonna get me canceled.
He called him a Danny Phantom. He called him a Danny Phantom.
He said a nigga SIM card ain't. I mean, a nigga phone ain't got no SIM card. He's on the straight Wi-Fi.
That's what he said.
Yo, this is wild.
He said, "Ghost ride the phone."
Yo, who said that?
Ernest said he ain't got no SIM card. He on straight Wi-Fi.
Ernest, you got one more time.
Marky just speaking the facts.
Ice on your Puerto Rican ass. You going in? One more time.
Ernest is not Puerto Rican.
Yo,
My man Ernest said he goes riding the
my
wave,
bad.
dog.
Panamanian. You going
Get the
back to
frequency,
Panamanian?
dog. Gas
Oh,
breaks up.
You going back to
Yo,
Panamanian?
let me go. Listen, let me go around the wheel real quick, and then I'm gonna end the live because Randall's not coming up, Sock's not coming up, and I apologize for that. But I appreciate you guys coming through, giving your picks on the fight. We're gonna talk about this again later on. I believe BVO, you're going live, or who's going live tonight?
I thought it was
I'm
gonna
going
be a
live at
link.
8:30.
Okay,
And then we got.
so you
I'm
guys
putting
can
a
talk
link,
about
and
it
then
more, and yeah, and tomorrow
be
we're
on
gonna do
after
our
show.
football picks at 11 o'clock in the morning. So be ready. I'm gonna start a new little segment on the football picks. It's gonna be pretty funny, I believe, and we'll have fun
Oh,
with
I know
it.
what
And
it's
then,
called. Is that the one you gonna call Where's Worm? With
Jesus
BBO's
Christ,
money?
this guy with the I knew he can't let it
You
go.
still ain't
So
get that $50?
let's go around the wheel real
No,
quick. Let's go around the wheel.
I didn't get
Marky
nothing.
Dan, you lead off and tell me who you got and why, and then we'll go around the wheel.
Yo, wait. Before we
For
do that,
Canelo versus Bud.
yo,
What's
Mark.
up?
Before we do that, we got a cash app, baby boy.
Yeah.
I mean a super chat. My bad.
Salute to the Queen, Kamaran Fields, with the $10 super chat. She says,
Dr.
"Blessings to
Fields,
you,
salute.
blessings to you, Kamaran Fields. You're one of the
I can
best ones
feel
here on
salute.
YouTube, one of the best supporters that I know of, and you got a genuine heart, and I appreciate you very, very much."
Thank you
Ooh,
for
that
the
nigga
videos
Franklin
you've been
getting
putting out.
beat
You've
on.
been blessing a lot of people.
Yo,
You've been blessing a lot
BBO,
of people.
Yeah,
you are
salute to
you
Dr.
are out of
Fields.
order, bro.
Man, my boy
What I
came
said,
on
she's
the
been
All right, let's
show.
blessing
go.
people.
Wow.
Let's go around. Let's go around. Let's go around.
All right,
I got, like I said, I got Bud Crawford. I just see he has better skills. He has the longer reach. I think they're about the same height. I think the cream and Claire that he's getting from Victor Conti should help in this fight.
this is the cream and clear.
Yeah, absolutely. No,
That's
absolutely.
our virgin
I
salt,
got
man.
Bud Crawford winning this
That
fight.
sounded
Go ahead.
crazy. That sounded like some AOs, but I can't say nothing. Oh man,
So shout out my man Marky Dan. I know he's from the newer movement. He almost on that YN status. So there could be a little pause worthy moment, but I don't. I'm a grown ass man and I don't play pause worthy games, man. I love my lady. Shout out to the lovely Dr. Kamaran Fields. We appreciate you. Blessings to you too, sis. And on that note,
All right.
I'm gonna say she came in with the money. Is all about the money. You gotta follow the money. The money really is behind Canelo. Hell, the reason why they blowing up that damn stadium right now, Canelo, he got the red hair, he got the tapered up beard coming in from black to red. I think he's over there trying to say that tonight he gonna put the beats on somebody, and if he don't, they better not try to put a beats on him because the decision will go with the money, and he is the money. So I say he's gonna win the decision, bro. But I'm rooting for my man Bud. I hope he goes in there and puts on a hell of a show. And get your money, man.
All right. BBO. Who you got?
Oh man, I got Canelo. By I think I'm gonna be honest. I think by UD. I think we might get maybe one knockdown.
That's it? Okay. B3. Who you got?
I got Crawford, man. Bud, the guy that we haven't seen in a close fight. You know, I feel like he gonna beat Canelo, man. I'm going Crawford, man. We didn't already talked a lot about it. I'm just looking forward to the fights, man. I'm watching Franklin right now. Uh, yeah, man.
All right.
Franklin has the
Juan,
number
who you got?
in this
Who you
I
round.
got,
got
Juan?
Canelo. I got Canelo UD.
Okay, that's
Okay.
3 for Canelo, 2 for Bud
I
so
got
far.
yeah, I got Bud Crawford. He got the longer reach. He's the more skilled fighter. Um, I think when the chips are stacked against him, Bud always find a way to come through. Um,
Hmm.
I think that fight that Canelo had with Demetrius Bivol and the fight that Canelo had with Berlanga, Bud saw something that said he could possibly win this fight. And I think Bud is going to keep it in the center of the ring and outbox Canelo by being in the center of the ring. He's not going to fall into the trap. he believes that he can beat beat Canelo, and that's one half of what you need in order to beat Canelo. You need to believe that you can beat him, and a lot of the fighters don't believe that they can beat him. Um, and so I'm gonna go with Bud. And last but not least, Thomas, who you got?
Well, shout out to Kamara Fields. She says she wants Bud to win, but she definitely have Canelo winning in the 8th round. Wow. Okay. Hey, it's nothing wrong with that. I can see this fight, going both ways. Ernest says I'm going with Bud by draw. Pretty hilarious. But if you think about it, these judges, they're very shaky. You know what I'm saying? And my man Crush the Legend has majority decision for Bud. Let's see. Who else? Thomas Hill gave
He
his
got a majority decision.
Yeah. And if was a 5th, we all be.
And speaking of drunk, man, let me go off of the if was a 5th, we all be drunk. Because my uncle used to say that. Whenever you drink, you want to always have some food by your side. My man D Free said when the chips is stacked against Bud, he always rises to the occasion. Well, he about to rise to the occasion because we know my man Big Mac come with the chips stacked on deck, and they always against Bud. So hey, shout out to Bud tonight, dog.
Okay. My man Crush says split. He says split decision. He's got Bud in a split decision. I am picking. I said it before. I'm gonna say it again. I am picking Bud by unanimous decision. I can see this fight going many different ways. Part of my pick is part of what I want to happen. Meaning, I'm rooting for Bud because I want to see greatness. I want to see something that hasn't been done, especially in my lifetime. That is part of the reason my pick. But I also feel like he has the better trainer, the better strategist, the better strategy. The team has better strategy. They make better adjustments throughout the fights, while it's Canelo's team, they don't really make adjustments. They pretty much the Canelo you see in round 1 is the Canelo you see in round 12. So those are the two factors as to why I'm picking Bud Crawford by unanimous decision. I believe the judges will get it right and score it fairly, even though there's a part of me that believes one of them already has their scorecards filled out. But I'm picking Bud by unanimous decision, and we're going to witness greatness tonight. That's my stance. And on that note, I guess we could say it's who's this? The K. Oh, now he comes on. Look who comes on now. The KO King. Better late than never. I was ready to end the live.
No, not yet. Not yet. Who we got in here?
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, it's my man Randall Bailey, the Knockout King. What's going on, Randall? How you been, bro?
Chilling.
All right. We just going over our predictions.
Set up. I'm ready.
Yeah. Well, Randall, we'll start off with you because I already know what you're gonna say, but you're gonna explain why. Who you got tonight?
I already told you. I can't pick nobody as of yet. I gotta wait till at least I see the first 3 rounds, and then I know who came. I know who came to play and who came to work.
Woo! Okay. I like that. I like that work right there.
I mean, at this level, you got 2 great athletes. You can't take nothing from both of them.
Yeah.
If you wasn't in the training camp with either one of them, I mean, you can't pick a guy just off of what we've saw in the past.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Each guy gonna have to come with something different in this fight right here to topple over the other one.
So let me ask you this. What are your keys to victory for Bud Crawford and your keys to victory for Canelo?
I mean, first, we got to see if Bud is going to be able to take the power at that higher weight class. Because Canelo ain't fucking around. You know what I'm saying? And then we got to see if Bud's power came up with him. Because if he can't hurt Canelo, his ass is grass.
Yeah.
Can I ask you something? Can I ask you something, sir?
Go ahead.
Of course.
Stop talking to me like I'm fucking on.
Nah, my fault. My fault. Nah, so I was talking to B3 the other day. We were talking, I think it was Thursday, when we was talking about this fight. And what I said was, I'm not afraid of him taking the power. I'm afraid of his legs giving out. So what I mean is he's gonna eventually have to use his legs. Is all that extra muscle? Do you think he's gonna tire out eventually?
No. At this level, I mean, he could do 1,000 rounds right now. It's just being able to take whatever Canelo's bringing. Boxing, that's the easy part. He just got to be able to execute and really be defensive in his execution. Because if he get caught throwing, see, that's both of their game plans to catch each other with a counter or catch a motherfucker slipping to land some big shit. But if none of that happens, shit, we in for a good fucking fight.
Nah, it's okay.
Okay. Let me see what else. Are you interested in anybody in the undercard, or you don't know who's on the undercard?
I don't even know who on that shit. I ain't even finna lie.
The undercard is going to be pretty decent. I think there's a fight between Lester Martinez and Christian Mbili. Those two fighters, that should be.
Yeah, I've seen Mbili, but he's not really that impressive to me. I mean, he comes forward, he throws a lot of hard shots, but I ain't seen nothing special.
Yeah, and he's not really defensively sound. I think I like Lester Martinez in that fight.
Yeah, I got Lester by UD in that too.
Yeah, I got Lester by stoppage.
Yeah.
They trying to build Mbili up. What y'all talking about?
Nah, but Lester's like
Lester got himself.
Lester's sneaky good.
A good record.
Yeah, like Lester's really sneaky good.
Oh, okay.
Well, somebody has Mbili. This is the first.
I ain't never even seen Lester.
Hey, yo, man, my man Lester is a damn good fighter. He's precision and sharpness personified. But like my man King KO just said, the KO King just said, man, shout out to the good brother. He said that they got the money behind him. They trying to build him. I think he gonna ignite that fire and get more money behind him tonight. I think he gonna come out there and in the later rounds put some things on him to make him think about that migraine that he suffered from last time.
Hey, this boxing right here. This boxing. If Martinez come out and knock Mbili out, guess who we talking about next? Martinez.
Hey, well, shout out to Martinez. That's why I believe that fight gonna be nothing but fireworks. But I do believe the biggest fire. You know how at the show you always got the biggest one for the last one, the finale.
I'm taking he's gonna have the last. We be looking at Martinez now.
Sure.
Well, we got my man Ernest in the chat. He got Mbili KO 9th round. He thinks he's gonna drop Lester like twice. He's. I mean, it can happen because Mbili's got power. He's strong. You know, and Lester hasn't really fought anybody, you know, name worthy, you know, as well. So,
and I've seen Mbili fight, and I'm not gonna even like. I can't agree with you on his power because he throws a lot of hard shots and he's wide open. You know what I'm saying? He ain't knocking nobody out with no one fucking punch. You know what I'm saying? He throwing a whole bunch of shit. And I don't think he got that one punch knockout power. So I don't know Martinez, but if he's as solid as my man say he is, we might see an upset tonight.
Well, I got Mbili by late stoppage. I do got Mbili by late stoppage, but I think it's gonna be a hell of a fight.
Well, Mbili did knock somebody out with one punch power his last fight with the uppercut. You know, so yeah, my man Randall's.
I'll leave that motherfucker right now. What's up?
Yeah. Well, you got a barbecue?
I'm at my crib. They where the party at?
Oh, I got no invite.
Hey man, shit. See that what I'm talking about. If you fuck with me, you know, just show up.
You know what? I'm
you just pulled the card right there, Tommy. He said you don't really F with him like that, dog. Come on, man.
I do know.
Hey,
what?
Hey,
I'm up in New York, so what? I gotta make a trip. But one day I'm gonna make a trip.
Ain't got no chopped cheese at that party. Tommy ain't showing up.
That's it.
I'm gonna make a trip with Socrates.
Hey, when you fuck with me, you don't need no invite. You just show up. That's all.
Yeah, I need a plate. That's true. I do need a plate.
It about to go down.
Man, that screen cut. You gonna be hearing the knock at the door. Ding dong. I'm switching now, baby boy. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm trying to get your boy Socrates up in here. He ain't responding. What you call him? What you call Socrates? You got a name for him.
Jaime bullshit.
Jaime bullshit.
Jaime bullshit.
Damn, I gotta get him to come.
I call him Jaime, but he is bullshit.
He was telling me that he told me a story that you drove him, and I guess you picked him up at the airport at one fight.
Motherfucker called me out of nowhere talking about he at the airport. I'm like, man, what the fuck you? Why are you here? This motherfucker come in town to do a goddamn marathon. I went and pick him up to the hotel, take him down South Beach to the fucking hotel and shit. Why you go run this goddamn marathon?
He ran. No, you sure he ran a marathon? And he's with a fight. I thought he was here.
No, he was doing a fucking marathon. I would be running.
No, you might have got Socrates mistaken, because I know he was working with Giovanni Lorenzo.
No, he was down there to do a goddamn marathon.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, I'm trying to get into this guy ain't picking up his phone, man. He's mad because the Red Sox lost to the Yankees, so he's a little in his feelings right now.
I'm kind of tired about that right now too. So just.
Oh, you're a Red Sox fan too?
Yeah, man. I'm from Boston, sir.
Oh, okay. Well, look at this hat, baby. Let's go, Yankees.
Yeah, hold on. I'm about to put the fights on. See if the early fights on.
Yeah, it's on YouTube right now. They got Franklin is fighting right now. Yeah, go. It's on YouTube.
Okay.
But yeah, man, I'm want to let y'all cook. If y'all got questions, ask the questions. You know what I'm saying, before we get out of here, because I don't think soccer's coming up, and I want to let everybody go out their business and watch the fights and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but definitely, you got questions. I put the link in the chat. Yo, Ernest, if you want to come up, ask questions or talk, you can come up. You're more than welcome. That's why I put the link in the chat. But y'all welcome to come through and chop it up for a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yo, I'm gonna get off because I'm about to be pulling up to a fight party. But after I get up out of there and stuff, I'll be on the live.
All right, no doubt, man. Thanks for coming through.
Yes, sir.
All right, and
all right, man. Be easy out there, Juan.
Yeah, I don't know why this guy ain't picking up his phone. I want him to come on for a little bit before we end it. Let me see. Let me call this jerk. But yeah, D-Free, Tom, like I said, if y'all got questions, ask them. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
If you're in the chat, come through too, bro. So, yeah, he's not picking up. Let it be, whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, trying to think. Tomorrow we're gonna do our football show. Usually we do it Friday, but it's been a crazy weekend because of the fight and stuff. So we'll do our picks, our fantasy stuff, and all of that on tomorrow at 11. And yeah, and then maybe we'll do a post fight. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do the post fight. So if anybody want to do a post fight, I'll definitely join in on it. We're not doing a Tales from the B-side tomorrow because we figure everybody's gonna talk about the fight. They're not gonna be interested in the Tales of the B-side, but we'll definitely be back next Sunday. I already got a guest lined up for next Sunday, so that's gonna be pretty good. He's a former world title challenger. He had a couple chances the title did not win, but solid fighter, had a solid career. It'll be our first Latin fighter. Our first Latino fighter will be on the Tales from the B-side. Well, second, we had Fresno Kendo. Fresno Kendo was the first one. So he'll be our second Latino fighter we'll have from Tales from the B-side next week. So I'm pretty excited about that. And then we have a couple other people lined up too for the following week. So stay tuned for that as well. So yeah, just gonna give my man Randall Bailey a little bit more time, and then anybody want to come through and ask the champ a question, they were more than welcome. Other than that, I really got anything else. We talk about the fights. I'm just excited to see the fights, and that's about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to these weigh-ins real quick. Let's just see Canelo weigh in.
Good weight. $167 and a half.
167 and a half, and then he's able to put on a lot of pounds up. That was early yesterday morning, so he got a full day to put on extra weight. Here's to take a look at Bud Crawford at the weigh-in. This is the official weigh-in, celebratory weigh-ins.
167.5. Let's go, bud. That's right.
All right.
That's right. Y'all seen that, right? Everybody seen that, right?
Man, Richman Cuso says, as I said on Thursday in the Keeping It in the Ring program, he's got Crawford by decision. These guys are really getting in right now at Randall Bailey's house. You hear the music. You're going to get me canceled right now.
Not only the music, you see the lights, but man got like a strobe light spinning around out there too. He doing it big over there.
They doing it up. Oh man, that's the fight party to be at. I'm gonna mute his. Yeah, just gonna mute his mic until he comes back up. But yeah. What is he saying? Hold up. Who out here grooving? That's Randall Bailey. That's Randall Bailey. He got something going on in his crib. He got music, he got food and everything. So
that boy he was over there grooving like a mug, man. Shoot, I ain't mad at him. Now I know that's a popping party right there.
I got invited to a good party too, but I just can't go. I want to watch Notre Dame, so I want to be back and forth with the Notre Dame fight.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I know how it is, man. I know both of y'all is Notre Dame fans.
Yeah, if I go to a fight party, I won't be able to watch both. So I'm gonna have like the TV. I'm gonna have the fight, and I'll have the Notre Dame game on the computer because it's on the Peacock app, so I can watch it. My man, Papi Chun, yo, what's good, bro? How you doing, bro?
Yo, what's cracking, fam, man? I'm excited, man.
Yeah, it's a big day in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Big day in sports. But yeah, I'm pumped. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's up with Randall though. Oh, there go D3. Let me get him back here. All right, D3. I'm gonna drop the other one then.
Yeah, I had to go pick up my daughter. I'm about to head back to the house though. She does not get off work.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm waiting for Randall to get back on. If you got any questions for him, you know, we can ask him and then we'll sign off, being that it's getting later and stuff. But I want to give y'all the opportunity to ask questions. You know what I'm saying? You know, being that my man came in late, and now we see why he came in late. You know,
right.
So, but yeah. I'm really intrigued on the Billy Lester. I really want to see that, and I want to see how good Caleb and Vargas is too. So,
I like I said, man, I think honestly, with that fight in particular, man, they're gonna fight for the family name, and it's gonna be a hell of a brawl, bro. I don't know if that's gonna favor Vargas, because Vargas is more of a fighter than he is a boxer, whereas Callum, like, he fights, but he's also a pretty damn good boxer as well too. So I think that if it plays out the way I see it, it's gonna be action packed, and you know, Callum gonna come out the better end of that stick. But I could definitely see him reach down deep and fighting for his lineage, for his la raza, because you know how they be getting, man, when they fight for their country, man, for their family, bro.
I definitely agree with that, and that's why I don't think there's going to be a stoppage, because I feel like even though I believe Kalen Walsh is levels above Vargas, I do believe that Vargas is no quitter, and I believe with his father in his corner and his namesake, he's going to keep fighting and he won't quit. I could see Vargas stopping the fight though. That I could see, but I don't think Vargas Jr. Quitting or you know, on a stool, or like, you know, not getting up from being knocked down. I think we'll see that. I think we'll see him get up, keep fighting as much as he can. You know, if he was to get dropped, which I do see him getting dropped multiple times in this fight.
Yeah, unfortunately, man, I think as the case for all his brothers, they throw like caution to the wind, and they more so want to inflict damage than defend from damage. And I think that, you know, his talent level is not on the. I mean, I think he, of all three brothers, hasn't been blessed with the most talent. But what he does have more so than I think the rest of them do is grit. I think he has the fighting spirit of his father.
Yeah,
and I know that letting his father down is not something in his his breadbasket, so to speak. So, you know, no matter how bad it gets, how tough it gets, he's going to try to reach deep down and pull something out, man. And so far in some of those fights where he has been tested, that's what he has pulled to. He has pulled on that ilk and somehow mustered up enough to get it done. But I think it's going to be a hell of a fight, bro. I think it's there to set the tone for the main event so that the main event don't fall short of it too.
No, I can see that happening. And one thing I want to add, and I mentioned this earlier, is that the reason this fight was made is because Vargas called for this fight. He called for Canelo Walsh. So, I mean, he said he wants this fight. Canelo Walsh didn't call for Vargas. Vargas called for him. So maybe they see something. Maybe there's something they see in him where they believe they could beat him. So that, to me, is, you know, something to look out for and something worth mentioning. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's another thing. Even though I just don't see how he can win this fight. But hey, listen, it's boxing. Anything can happen. My boy Ofacio came up last night and he said he picks Vargas to knock out Walsh. That I don't see, but you never know. You know,
yo, that would be huge for his career, man. If he was able to pull that off, that'd be extremely huge for him. I hear what you're saying too, man. I mean, I felt similarly when it was announced that, you know, Rolly was going to be fighting Ryan Garcia. And I know a lot of people don't have a lot of stock in Garcia, but I believe he has tremendous talent. He might not have tremendous dedication and training, but he definitely has talent. And, you know, what we know of Rolly, you see him sporadic and definitely kind of disenfranchised with his style. But what I saw was somebody in his corner that had some wherewithal and able to put a game plan together. It becomes whether or not he is able to take the game plan and be able to carry it out in the ring in the face of adversity, in the face of an opponent. And if he can do that, and if, like you said, they see something and they're training for it and they can execute it, I mean, hell, I wouldn't be shocked. I'm telling you, this is boxing, and this is what we can expect at times in boxing.
Yeah, that is very true. You know, so Papi Chunyeo, man, what you got on anything? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hold the conversation together. My man Thomas Hill trying to hold it together, yo. I'm trying to give this guy some time to come back, but I think I might dead it.
Man, I was trying not to be smacking in y'all ear. I'm over here fucking these wings up.
Hey, man, F them wings up, though, baby boy.
Get my shit set up.
You got to what?
I gotta get my shit set up.
All right. Well, I'm probably gonna end the live because you know,
Nah, my man Randall right there. He back.
Yeah, but I gotta set up all my video and all my goddamn shit for the big screen.
Okay, all good. Yeah. So
all right, then. We heard you over there grooving anyway, man. We know it's a party now, man, because I've seen people dancing in the back of the window and all types of things, bro. So I know you got it going.
About to go down.
Well, hey, well, enjoy yourself. Be safe, man. God bless.
Yeah, if y'all still on this shit, just hit me up later. I'll come back.
All right, bro.
Yeah,
I'll
they about to have
the video, or if they have a fight party, I'll see if they invite you. I'll send you the link.
Yeah, you definitely coming back, man. Right. We gotta be entertained, but I know you about to tell us some good stories.
Get me back.
All right, bro. You got it. Yeah, I'll hit you. All right, bro.
Hey, shit. Yeah. Hey, shit. Let me tell you something. Go ahead. Let me tell you something. Niggas value wealth about money. You know what I'm saying? Today is my birthday.
Really?
When I tell you how many niggas hit my line today to tell me happy birthday, champions, former world champions. When motherfuckers fuck with you like that, that's worth more than money can buy.
So yo, happy birthday, champ! I didn't know it was your
birthday. You about to be Richard one more time, man. Happy birthday, dog.
Happy birthday. I looked at my motherfucking phone. My shit ain't looked like that since I won my last world title.
Wow.
You feel me?
Well, listen, champ. Happy birthday! I didn't know it was your birthday. Happy birthday, man.
Yeah.
Many more.
Definitely happy birthday. Definitely happy birthday, man. And many more of them mothers.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
But shit, just hit me up. I'm finna get this shit together right quick.
Get it together.
Whoever goes live with their fight party or fight
Like
call,
my nigga Pinky said to the chauffeur, get it together, ninja.
let me take it off.
So,
Listen,
Bobby,
guys,
what you chewing on, bro? You said you had wings. What kind of wings we eating?
Man, I had some honey garlic, some some barbecue joints.
Oh wow! From where?
Some lemon pepper fries.
What?
Yes, sir.
Fries? I've never heard that before.
I've never heard of
because
that.
he went to Wingstop and got them.
I never heard that before. I might have to try those.
Hey, I know you be cooking too, fam.
I don't.
D free. Yeah, me and him both, man. We get busy in the kitchen, fam.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
We can't talk about them recipes out here because we know it's a lot of people out there like to steal them. You know what I'm saying? Like the Koreans.
Right.
We know who chicken that is.
Hey man,
talking about some garlic soy. That's our chicken.
Yo,
double fried.
Hey guys, I'm gonna kill the live. But listen, if anybody goes live later tonight, send me the link and I'll send it to Randall, and maybe he'll jump on your live when y'all do the fight call.
All right, send him Dub Whiteside's link. I think Dub is going live tonight. I'm gonna have Dub send it over to you or put it in the community chat.
Yeah, put it in the chat and I'll send it to Randall to jump on.
Okay.
All right. Yo, guys, I appreciate you guys. This was cool. You know, good boxing talk. I appreciate everybody came up. I'm glad Randall came up for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So that was cool. But you know, we'll continue this discussion later. I know you guys are gonna go on and stuff, and then we'll talk about it more tomorrow. Appreciate everybody that came through. Hope you guys enjoy the fights tonight. Peace, love, and real quick.
Peace, love, and hair grease.
Peace, love, and hair grease. Peace out,
everybody.
everybody.
Love and peace, man. Y'all be easy.
All right, yo, be safe.
How y'all get an opportunity at the belt for once again? We so blessed to fight him.
We're giving you an opportunity.
He got the belt.
He got the belt.
He came to y'all. He got the belt. He did not come to. That's what you say. He did not come.
No matter how they try to belittle you, attack your character, create lies and false narratives, understand two things. We dress clean and we fight clean. Salute to the clean fighters.
They claim that this community is so drug-free, but it don't look that way to me.
And I started thinking to myself, man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
Like usual suspects here.